Hey friends, gather around this digital campfire where screens glow like lazy fireflies buzzing on caffeine and curiosity. The left, those passionate protectors of trees, fairness, and part-time dreams, stand ready with pitchforks, shouting for the end of AI. They call these thinking machines monsters in disguise, ready to eat jobs, melt glaciers, and twist society into knots. Their warnings ring loud and real. But here's the clever twist. We shouldn't freeze in fear. Not because their worries are foolish, but because giving in to them means choosing shadows over sunlight, staying in the cave when the world outside is waiting to be built. So let's untangle their panic, one thread at a time, and see what's really going on behind the noise. First comes the song of the environment, the most poetic of their protests. They say AI runs on power-hungry data centers that gulp electricity like giants at a feast, puffing out carbon smoke like dragons on espresso. These towers of technology, with their endless hum and hiss, have become symbols of a world that burns itself brighter every day. And yes, it's a sharp and painful truth. How can we chase godlike intelligence while choking the very planet that gave us wonder? The argument lands well, a clean punch to the gut of progress. But even that truth has a hidden flip side. What if AI, the same beast they fear, learns to feed itself smarter, cut the waste, and heal the very wounds it helped make? Then comes the ghost of job loss, that old bedtime monster that wakes up with every new invention. They say AI will steal our paychecks and leave us staring at empty screens. From factories to offices, from cafes to coding desks, machines will do it faster, cheaper, and without complaint. The barista replaced by a robot arm, the copywriter outwitted by code. It's not just work that disappears, but the pride that comes with it. The left mourns this deeply, fearing a world where humans are reduced to spectators in their own economy. And sure, the pain is real. But what if the same tools that replace one kind of job open the door to another? To creativity, craft, or meaning that doesn't wear a name tag or punch a clock? Now let's step deeper into their trilogy of fear. Inequality, ethics, and privacy, the holy trinity of tech anxiety. First, inequality. AI companies today are the new castles on the hill, shining with the gold of venture capital. A handful of geniuses and investors ride rockets of profit while the rest of the world collects the crumbs of code. It's easy to see the unfairness. Brains and billions pooling together to build machines that make them even richer. The left sees this as proof that AI is just another mask for money. But maybe that's not destiny. Maybe the same intelligence can be democratized, shared, taught, and multiplied. Maybe AI's real power isn't to make the rich richer, but to make expertise free, to give every person a private tutor, doctor, or designer in their pocket. Second, ethics. AI learns from us, and we humans are messy teachers. It absorbs our biases like a sponge and spits them back polished and amplified. Racism, sexism, classism, it doesn't invent these, it just reflects them in high resolution. Predictive policing, unfair hiring, fake fairness, these are not glitches, they're mirrors. The left demands accountability, and they're right to do so. But progress doesn't come from smashing the mirror, it comes from cleaning it. Teaching the machine to do better than we do might be the most human act of all. Third, privacy. This one hits close to home. Every click, every whisper, every late-night search is swallowed by servers that never sleep. AI thrives on our secrets, turning our habits into currency, our curiosity into surveillance. It's not fantasy, it's fact. Yet here too, panic can blind us to possibility. The same intelligence that watches can also guard. The same systems that track can be taught to forget. The answer isn't to shut the door on data, but to own the key to it. And yet, after all this, here's where the irony blooms. In their mission to protect us, the critics forget what we're capable of becoming. They see only danger, not direction. They mistake the storm for the sea. AI isn't apocalypse, it's evolution. Think about it. Machines fine-tuning energy use so cities breathe easier, algorithms designing materials that repair themselves, digital minds mapping cures before diseases strike. This isn't some far-off fantasy. It's the natural next step, the universe inventing better ways to understand itself. To stop that out of fear is like snapping the wings of the bird before it learns to fly. And while the left chants warnings, another crowd joins in, Gen Z. Our internet offspring, fluent in memes and outrage. Their feeds overflow with fury, mocking tech giants, dunking on every crash, roasting every CEO. It's rebellion wrapped in irony, their way of shouting, "We see you," at the machine. 60% say they don't trust big tech, and who can blame them? Their anxiety is their armor. But buried beneath the jokes and hashtags lies something precious. They don't just want to destroy, they want to rebuild. They imagine a better web, one that listens instead of spying, that teaches instead of selling, that connects instead of dividing. So around this digital campfire, let's not fear the glow. Let's learn from it. The left's worries are warnings, not walls. The point isn't to silence them, but to see past them, to recognize that every great leap comes with a tremor. Fire once burned down forests before it cooked our food. Electricity once terrified cities before it lit them. AI will stumble too, but so did we, every time we reached for something brighter. The real danger isn't in creating intelligence, it's in refusing to.